Good morning. So I'm off to Ivy House Winter League, which is round 5 on Heron Pool. Now, I did clash with Manor Farm Winter League, but thanks very much to Steve Partington. He's standing in for me. He's probably just about done his draw. I honestly have no idea where he's pegged, so I wish him the best of luck. So he's on round 4 of the Manor Winter League. So he's either going to be on Middle, Ash or Island Pool. So I hope he draws a flyer and has a good day, catches a few fish. So thanks Steve for standing in for us. So I got that shout out of the way. Not that I'm into shout outs. So round 5 of the Ivy House Winter League, I'm on Heron Pool, which is a fantastic lake. It's 8 pegs. I believe it's pegs 8, 9, 10, 11. And then I believe 22, 21, 20 and 19. So they're like the favourable pegs. If I can choose any peg, peg 9 all day long, then probably peg 8, then 10, then maybe 21, 20, 11, 19, and then 22. I badly need a good result today. Running a bit late, but I am well organised. Just had a big breakfast and overslept slightly. So yeah, no comment. I ain't fat for nothing. Methods wise on Heron, a little bit funny, like it's just real simple. Just fish as light as possible on the pole, as long as possible normally. Just gonna fish maggots. So just like a 4x10, 4x12 float, 012 main line, 09 bottom. So nothing complex at all. And then whatchamacallit, on the feeder, just fishing like a little tiny method, or a little straight lead with bread if it's really hard. Which I don't think it will be really hard, to be honest with you. I've never caught well on bread on this lake anyway. I think there'd be a little bit too much colour, and I still think the fish will want feeding. As you can see, there's no frost. You know, probably would have got down to maybe 3 degrees. I'm not a weatherman. I'm not into like checking the weather loads and that. I know it was a high pressure yesterday. I done a Meadowlands video yesterday on Golden Rod, which was pretty good, as in like the fishing wise and stuff. So quite interesting to see how them pros were doing it. So that might be worth a watch. It's free. There's no clause, or I don't ask for any money or subscription fee or anything like that, and I'm gonna survive if you don't subscribe. So you know, I'm not too bothered if you subscribe or not, to be honest. Hey, help me out if you do subscribe and like and share and all that, but like I say, I ain't gonna cry if you don't do it. I know a lot of channels beg for people to do it, but I indirectly don't. Anyway, so this is Ivy House, for those that don't know, because it could be the first time you're ever watching one of my videos. So if you are a first timer, hello. So this is the Willow Pool on the left, and then just past that is the Old Match Lake. So I think it'll fish on these big lakes. I think it'll fish really hard, to be honest. Heron will be alright, kingfish will be alright in areas, but yeah, I think you need to be more lucky than good. Hey up, Mrs. Halliday. Cheers, mate. And here's the gang. Anyway, wish me luck. So I have drawn peg 11. So I started on the feeder. I have one small carp. So I've got a little tiny method feeder, 16 gram. Is it ICM, Preston, inline, 4-inch hook length, 014 to a Maver microband. It is pretty good, they are, because they're really small. So you can put like a 4mm band, sorry, a 4mm pellet on it, and it doesn't look hideous. You put a 6mm on it. You could even put an 8. I don't feel you need to put an 8 on it. The only trouble is, if you put anything bigger than a 4mm, you're stretching the band massively. So Obviously the durability of that band's not going to be the best, but for small pellets they really are spot on. Just fishing Fishery micros, so real simple. Got an 18 hook, £5 maxi. It's a quite light main line. You're fishing a light hook length, so you want it to all balance, and obviously not chucking it very far. What's that? Maybe 20 metres? I don't think it's much in more than 20 metres, to be fair. 9-foot MVR feeder rod to a Maver. To be fair, the bites were pretty positive on the pole. So just fishing maggots, so they weren't like, don't get me wrong, they weren't like flying under elastic coming out, but they were reasonably positive. You didn't tend to miss that many bites, to be fair. So the fish that were feeding were having it if you were lucky enough to be on a decent area. Now my section is the good area. So as I explained before, if you watch the intro, it's pegs 8, 9, 10 and 11. So the epicenter's to my right. Even though some anglers say they really like 11, but I don't know, yeah, great if you can catch down your edge and stuff, but I don't believe any edge fish were caught. I only managed to catch one, and that was off the shelf. My good mate Derek, he never caught down his edge. Guy next to me on the left, he never caught. He caught one short, but not down his edge. So yeah, maybe the water's just a bit too cold now. I mean, there was no frost this morning, but even still. So rig wise, real simple, like I said in the intro. Nice light float. So 0.2 gram float. 012 mainline, 09 hook length. 22 F1 guru hook. A 1mm Maver hybrid elastic through a top 2. So really soft. So I feel like, you know, should be able to land anything in the lake and not bump anything either. Just fishing maggots, that's it. So I like thinking like needed to like rotate lines. So sometimes I was like feeding, then go somewhere else. And then I couldn't catch. I never caught to my left in open water, which I found really astonishing, to be honest. So it's the same depth as what I've got out in front, so it makes things very easy with rigs wise. But for whatever reason, I just couldn't catch. Fish seem to want to be around by the island, to be honest. I think most people caught fishing a long pole. I don't think hardly any fish were caught short, or people caught on the feeder as well. So if you've got any matches coming up on Heron at the moment, then you definitely want to be thinking about fishing a long pole, maybe a waggler or a feeder rod. So this is obviously speeded up just to prove that you don't want to be lazy. You want to try and rotate the lines and stuff. I know sometimes it's best just to sit there and wait, set the trap, so they keep saying, and then hopefully you catch something. But you can try and figure out like the timings of how, like feed, move, catch a fish where you fed before, go back, catch that fish. I think that's the way to try and do it. going to throw some pole sections in. I might catch some more.
So my match was a little bit frustrating. So I caught a few early fish, struggled in the middle part, like most people in all fairness. And then sort of like 2 o'clock, I asked Carl Mumford next to me, he'll give me a right whooping. What we call it? I said to him, what's the time? He said 5 to 2. And I felt like that was sort of like my period, so probably just before about 1:45 to 2, so 1:45, probably to 2:30 was my best run, to be honest. And then it sort of like died. I had a couple of fish in the last 10 minutes. I think I had 3 fish. So yeah, there's all the weights worth looking at. Hope you've enjoyed the video. I would like you to subscribe and maybe even like the video would be nice. Normally I never ask, but now I'm asking. And then I know there's a few people that ask me they just would like to watch more of the fishing. So this is unedited, not speeded up, no music. I think it's about an 18-minute clip. So if you want to watch this, great. If you don't, then yes, click off. All right, cheers, thanks, bye.
Throw that one back, somebody take that.